All right, focusing just a little bit now on the low part of the system. This would be the hyoid bone, that little U-shaped bone that you learned about. Come up here a little bit, the epiglottis, the protector is right here. And underneath the larynx, we'll find the trachea. So here's the windpipe. Lots of different C-shaped rings of cartilage that open things up. From this big macroscopic view, we can see the lobes of the lungs. This would be the right superior lobe. This would be the right middle lobe. And tucked back here underneath, this is going to be the inferior lobe. On the left side, there are only two. This would be the left superior lobe. This would be the left inferior lobe. And if I take just a moment, if I can do this in a slick fashion, I'm going to pop these things off. We can take a look at some of the internal structures. So you know the heart, right? So take a look. This is the right side. This is the left side. And I know you're good with how blood flows through there. We'll get that sucker out of there. At the bottom of the trachea, there's a fork in the road called the carina or the carina. To the right side, this would be the right main bronchus. Goes to the right lung. This would be the left main bronchus. Goes to the left lungs. The different lobes of the lung receive separate pathways in the form of lobar bronchi. These are still big. They're held open by cartilage. This would be a lobar bronchus. This would be a lobar bronchus. This would be a lobar bronchus on the right. It's kind of tough to see them over here on the left because we've got all of these vessels that will supply blood. So these are just the models. So there are the main bronchus on the right, main bronchus on the left, go to each lung. The lobes are supplied by lobar bronchi, or each individual one would be a lobar bronchus. And all of these other tiny little ones that you see here will be the branches that go to the different segments of the lung. Those will be segmental bronchi. Bronchioles and alveolar ducts and alveoli, etc., are too small to see with the naked eye. They're microscopic. We can't see those on this model. This muscle right here that separates the thoracic cavity from the abdominal pelvic cavity is the diaphragm, and this will function in breathing. When we take a breath in, it drops down, pulls the lungs down, and helps increase the size in the thoracic cavity, which decreases the pressure, which allows air to move from outside to inside.